Just as architects push the limits of the arch, they've done so with every available material and method. It's in pushing limits that man finds new ways of building. The tallest commercial load-bearing masonry building in the world is the Monadnock in Chicago, designed by Burnham and Root and completed in 1891. The building has 16 stories plus an attic. Its masonry envelope supports an iron-framed interior and is a massive 6 feet thick at the base. It was subsequently added to on its south side the same year the first portion was completed. However, the structural system is consequently more advanced. It's iron and steel with a thin veneer of masonry and terracotta. Once the structural metal skeleton was developed, building limits melted away, and architects soon figured out ways to literally hang a building's envelope from the structural system located on the inside. Burnham and Root also designed the Reliance Building in Chicago, completed in 1895. It's the first building of its kind to hang a thin skin made of terracotta and glass from its framework of steel. This mode of construction is called curtain wall. Since then, architects have found lots of ways to take advantage of this groundbreaking construction method. Based on how much architecture has changed since then, one could argue that the Reliance Building was one of the most influential pieces of architecture in the 19th century. Along with the elevator, curtain walls and steel frames are the reason tall buildings exist. In fact, since the beginning of time, steel is the most conspicuous reason architects enjoy the kind of freedom they so thoroughly embrace today. But architects have always been inventive. Medieval designers employed a structural strategy to get more light into the sanctuary. They created the flying buttress. Hundreds of years later, Fay Jones designed a skeletal system of his own that accomplished the same and more. Oscar Niemeyer used huge sections of unlikely concrete as a skeletal framework for a cathedral. Buckminster Fuller popularized the geodesic dome. Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill used bundled tubes to climb toward the sky. And Frank Gehry invented structural systems only computers could facilitate. Even Frank Lloyd Wright pushed the limits with his falling water. However, it was also Wright who insisted that a minimal amount of reinforcing be used in the cantilevered structural system, which in turn almost collapsed.